Alrighty, I'm here at the PPSI, which is the Phuket Plastic Surgery Institute. I've just been with the consult with the surgeon, Dr. Sangyuan. He is one of the top surgeons here, and I'm quite fortunate I've got to go with him. He has twisted my arm and said we're going to go local, so local anaesthetic. I was expecting in general, but we're going local, which means I need to be awake for the procedure. But the main reason is the gyno itself is very minimal, very minimal. We're just going to do a small insertion of the incision of the nipple, which means there'll be very minimal scarring, and I think it's going to be the best stepping point for us here. But otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow for the actual surgery. So just on our way to the hospital now, give you some insights of what I'm mentally going through. Like, in all fairness, it is just part of the process, so I'm not really too fussed with it. Just obviously got to get the job done, and then we can carry on with the bodybuilding process. So get the surgery, get the recovery out the way, and we are back in the gym before we know it. Full.
This is not full. How are you feeling, Steve?
Feeling? Feel good. Ready to get done.
You're about to go under a local for major surgery. You feel good?
Yeah, we're fine. Probably a bit of adrenaline. So the surgery is done, so that's wrapped up. My experience with that was about 30 minutes each side. A little bit of discomfort there with like tugging and pulling, and I know that's like it was a big sheet, so I couldn't see anything, but you could hear this like little saw, like, and it's like pretty hard to explain, but it's not a bad experience. I'm happy it's done now. Yeah, let's get to the recovery process. So we had some minor incisions. Obviously, there's some stitching. We've got the bandages over the top at the moment. They are waterproof, but I'll just purposely not, get them wet. And within 7 days, we're going to take the stitches out and we are good to go. Alrighty, so it is the day after the surgery. I've just got some, you can probably see that through my singlet, a couple of patches there over the top of my nipples. They're going to stay on until Tuesday next week, and then I'll be getting them taken off, getting the stitches removed. But in the meantime, I keep them on. Keep them relatively dry. I just had a shower, but just try not to put too much water over it. I also need to minimize sweating. In terms of walking, I can get up out and about. They actually do recommend that for the circulation of the blood flow and whatnot, but not sweating. So either walking generally mornings, or otherwise more in the evenings when it's a bit cooler. Otherwise I can just park up on the treadmill and just walk in the aircon, which I'll probably do most of. But otherwise, I actually feel fucking great. I feel top of the world. Had a really good sleep. Drugs definitely helped. Just on some paracetamol, so Panadol. An anti-inflammatory, which assuming has some form of painkiller there, and then I'm on antibiotics for a couple of days. That's all. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. This is day 1 after the surgery. Alright, day 2 in recovery, just chilling by the pool here. We've moved to the Doubletree over in Patong. It's a little bit more relaxing, actually feels like a holiday here. With the recovery process, pain is pretty minimal. Obviously on inflammatory medication, as well as some paracetamol, which is Panadol. Seems to be doing the job. I don't really feel too much discomfort. Even like moving about, like I'm doing general things I'd normally do. Just being mindful not to be lifting or doing anything too strenuous with my upper body. I can even jump in the pool and enjoy myself in there, but just keeping the water to about chest height or just below the chest. Something to probably bring to the table, which happens quite common with most surgeries, is from the medication you can get quite constipated. So being mindful of food and not just eating like a dick is very smart here. You don't want to just be eating whatever. There needs to be a little bit of precision here. So spreading food out, making sure there's fibre with most meals, hydration's on point. I've even found that I've actually went to the pharmacy and grabbed some psyllium husk. That's definitely helped me out. Otherwise, there's nothing worse than feeling bloated and whatnot through the stomach when you're on holidays, especially when you're getting your shirt off and whatnot. So that's kind of where we are, day 2. So Gonna get back to enjoying and relaxing this period of time. Alright, you guys are coming with me on a little bit of a nightlife tour around Phuket, or it's more so just the street markets and restaurants and whatever else. I'll give you some insights of what we're having for dinner today, and a little bit of the scenery as well. Fair amount of people around, but then again, it's probably a fairly quiet time for Patong. So anyway, see you at the meal. As I was saying, we're here at Khan's Horse House, whatever it is. Nice beachfront restaurant. Unfortunately, they do not have vegetables here, so we're just going with the meat and rice portion, and I'll chase my fibre and veggies up another time. So I'm gonna enjoy this meal. I'll show you some more views. Bangor Road was fucking hectic. This is some crazy shit down there. I think this is much more my place. Just a little review on my Thai beef and rice. It was fucking golden. The chili sauce for the steak was good. I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10 just because I didn't have veg.
Wait.
Opted for it's a roti, but I call it a banana Nutella crepe. Dessert. So that's dessert in. You cannot come to Phuket and not get a Nutella banana crepe. Honestly, it just tastes like fucking Phuket. Anyway, off to back to the hotel. Gonna unwind and probably call it a night. The nightlife is definitely alive, but I'd prefer to keep my body clock in a good spot here. So I'd rather go to bed a little bit earlier, get up for brekkie. Yeah, hit another day. Good morning. Another lovely day here in Phuket. Sun is shining. People are out. It's had brekkie, feeling fucking top of the world. So let's get on with the day. Big ass jellyfish. Imagine getting stung by that. Literally swallow your foot whole. Alright, so day 3 in recovery. Still got my nipple covers on, keeping the sun protection. Nah, we're just walking along here, taking it easy. Just post brekkie, get the digestion in a good spot. But all fairness, with the recovery side of things, I don't really feel much in the way of pain. Just be smart with mobility, not stretching too much or putting any discomfort here, or using my chest at all. So yeah, at the moment, just gonna enjoy the holiday a little more. Still working, still doing my thing. It's moments where you just soak up the culture here in Phuket. Today is just a beautiful day. Day 4 in recovery, just heading out to get some dinner. Pretty chill day today for most parts, just been chilling by the pool. Lots of water, lots of food, check-ins, whatnot. The recovery side of things, feel fucking great, feel great. A little bit of sensitivity starting to come through the nipples. I'd probably say a little itchy than anything, so all good signs of healing. Let's go get some dinner. So just walking along the main strip of Patong, and we've come across a really nice gym called Fitness Hero. Honestly, I would be in there right now if I was not in recovery right now. One really good tip when it comes to traveling, if you want to keep on top of your strength and fitness, or at least maintain it, you're going to want to find a gym nearby. And if you come into Patong, this is the place to be.
Alright, so that's the lamb shank deleted. Honestly, that was a good feed. I'd give that about a 9.5 out of 10 for a lamb shank. I've had a few lamb shanks in my past, and this one's right up there. Like the meat just fell off the bone. It was a good flavour. The gravy was perfect. Wasn't too much mashed potato, although I could probably eat a lot more potato. It was probably enough for the meal itself. And then a side veg as well to top it off, so it gets a 9.5 for me. So the blue saffron, I'd definitely come back.
So apart from your ping pong show that you went to, how's your recovery feeling?
Recovery's good. I jumped in the pool a little bit too deep today. So there's literally water up on my chest, and I had a little bit of a scare of my bandage starting to come off, but somehow sealed back up. So we're just going to keep it dry for a little while, and yeah, stay out of the deep pool. 89 on the dot. Cool. Sitting a kilo heavier today. Be mindful of food intake, but biggest thing there is we're going to get fluctuations on holidays anyway, because we've had a little bit of different food.
Feeling good today?
Yeah, last day in Phuket here. Heading up to a restaurant near Diamond Cliff, which is at the top of the hill. Just something different, just to top it off, and yeah, make the most of this last night.
Hello. See, those pads have dropped.
Excuse internal swelling.
So that's the follow-up appointment done. So pretty much had the stitches removed. I've got some new pads or new bandages over the top of my nipples now. He did say I'm allowed to have proper showers now, which is perhaps a fucking pain in the ass. Been having these piddly ass pommy showers, just like dabbing under the underarm there and whatnot. So I'm actually looking forward to actually submerging and going underwater, which yeah, just the little luxuries there. Anyway, we've got confirmation I can return back to the exercise bike as soon as I get home tonight. Tomorrow I'll be back into cardio, and then legs can begin in 2 weeks' time. 4 weeks probably for upper body, or more so training chest. Happy days there. But in the meantime, I'm just going to get picked up from the taxi and go to the airport and get on home to Perth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. There'll be plenty more of this coming. Stay tuned.